Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's... Bleh. So many intros to keep track of, as usual. If I die, this playthrough ends, which is exactly what it sounds like. If I die, the playthrough ends. It'll cut to black, and we will increase the amount of... We will increase the amount of... black screen until the episode is over. I am currently scanning for something here, which is why I'm thrown off by my words. Yes, if we die, the playthrough is over. So far, so good. We're going defensive. I honestly don't even really want to, but it'll just make for a different build. This is what I'm looking for here. Yoink. Yeah, it'll make for a different build, which will be fun. But I honestly don't even want to go defensive just because I don't really think you need to. If you're, like, pink, it's as usual. It's only going to be, like, the mages, the people that can burst you. That's really going to be a problem. It's not going to be that much of an issue, I feel like, otherwise in Oblivion. But nevertheless, we've made it over here to Cheydinhal, and we are looking for a certain something, which we will attempt to find here. Figured it'd be good to start along this line of questing in order to increase one of our skills, which will be fun. It'll be fun going a different type of playthrough using different types of abilities this time around than we typically do, because I don't usually play defensive ever. I very much enjoy offensive playstyles in almost all games, unless they are non-viable. Where the heck is what I'm looking for? Also, every time we enter a new city, I would like to get all the unique little things that you can get there. All the fun little stuff that you can get, like Nern roots and little unique weapons and armors and things like that. Athletics. Oh, yeah. So athletics, by the way, increases faster if you swim, as a heads up. If you're swimming, your athletic skill will increase faster than if you're just running. Athletics is really, really annoying to increase because the only way to increase it is swimming and running. As far as I remember, forget about falling. If you fall, does that increase? I think that, yeah, if you fall, that increases acrobatics. Okay, where is... Here we are. So you look for the red banners. That's one type of guild. But we are looking for a different type of guild, which is... Where the heck... Wait a second. There definitely is a guild here, no? Am I stupid? Is it here? What the heck? Okay, one way to do this is J and then go to local map and then try to find it here. So yeah, Cheydinhal Fighters Guild, but that's not what we're looking for. Is there not a... No, there definitely is. But where is it? Mages Guild, well, what? Oh, it's got to be just this house here. It's the one that we happen to miss, of course. Directly behind me. And then where's the front entrance of this? Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Spoiler alert, I wanted to keep it a surprise. But I wanted to find the Cheydinhal chapter of the Mages Guild, which is freaking where? Mages Guild, right? I'm literally looking at it. How did I miss this? Yeah, the blue banners. Okay, that's what I've been looking for. So we are going to join the Mages Guild, which may seem bizarre for a fighting monk. However, I think we have definitely an interest in restoration, and I want to, as I've said, find a better restoration spell than what we have, because that will be critical in helping us survive. Hello!
I'm Ditsan, magician, Mages Guild, that is.
Okay, I would like to join the Mages Guild.
The guild is a wonderful resource for those interested in magic. Talk to Falkar if you wish to join, or any other local guild leader.
I will look for this Falkar. Do you know anything about Cheydinhal?
It's all right.
Do you know any rumors?
Some say that Traven is misusing the power of the Archmage's position to further his personal agendas.
Interesting. I feel like you shouldn't offer that information up so willingly.
Be seeing you.
Okay, so let's wait. It is currently 2:05 a.m. We'll wait 8, 9, 10 hours and try to locate this Falcar. I have no idea where Falcar is at the moment. Probably in the head mage's office or what have you. Let's see if we can spot him. Hello!
Did you want something? You're not here to join the Mages Guild, are you?
I'm actually here to join the Mages Guild, yes.
Are you sure you're up to it? You seem a little slow.
Oh, interesting. I don't know if I've gotten that dialogue before. Yeah, since we've got very low magical abilities, probably. Yes, I want to join the guild.
I expect this will end in disaster. But nonetheless, I will grant your request. Very well. You are now an associate of the Mages Guild. To advance in the guild, you'll need recommendations from each local guild hall in Cyrodiil. A feat which I'm sure will elude you completely. If you manage to actually receive the recommendations, you'll be eligible for entrance to the Arcane University. I shall be quite surprised as well. Now, unless you wish to attempt to impress me with your no doubt staggering intellect, I have actual work to attend to.
Mages Guild key added. They let just anybody join, I suppose. Quest updated. Join the Mages Guild. Mages Guild charter added as well. Tell me more about the Arcane University.
Without recommendations from the local guild halls, you'll never see the inside of it. By all means, travel to the Imperial City and get stopped at the gates.
Tell me more about Cheydinhal.
I am the chapter head of the Cheydinhal Mages Guild. It is quite an honor, but they had no choice, since I'm the only semi-competent one here.
Quite a jerk, if you can't tell. Tell me more about the Mages Guild.
The guild is still powerful in Cyrodiil, but poor decisions in the recent past have weakened it.
I'd like to get the recommendation of Cheydinhal.
Don't waste my time if you're not ready for this. Are you prepared to do what is necessary to gain a recommendation from me?
Yes, I'm ready.
Very well. We shall see how prepared you actually are. There was a particular ring of burden I was testing some time ago. Another stupid associate somehow got his hands on it and managed to misplace it. If I didn't know better, I'd say he purposely tossed it down the well behind the guild hall. Why he would do such a thing is beyond me. You will retrieve this ring for me. Should you manage to do so, I shall consider sending a recommendation to the university. The well is locked, so you'll need the key. Dietzen should have a copy of it. Now get moving.
Doesn't sound difficult. Tell me more about this ring of burden.
It's not a normal ring, you see. You may find it slightly difficult to carry. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Well, a difficult-to-carry ring all the way in the bottom of a well doesn't sound all that great. Do you have any rumors?
Some say that Traven is misusing the power of the Archmage's position to further his personal agendas.
So I've heard. What about the recommendation?
I believe I explained your task very clearly. Do you understand? Or do I need to use even smaller words?
I understand quite readily.
Take your time.
It's hilarious because he's already at 74. He's like the highest disposition that he could be because above 70 is like the only thing that matters. Even though this guy Falcar is such a joik. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi there.
Hi there.
I hope I can help.
I'm trying to complete a recommendation. Also, this little icon here means that the NPC will train you in a certain skill.
Pay attention, and you can learn a lot.
You can train 5 levels per level. So if we are level 4, we could train 5 levels of alteration or do 3 levels and then 2 levels of sneak or whatever. Usually it's not worth the money since you can increase alteration, you know, if it's a low level fast anyways. 50 gold, but yeah, we need gold for the other thing. But it's good to check who trains what because, for instance, restoration would be nice to train. I'm trying to complete a recommendation.
Don't tell me Falcar's given you the same task he gave Vidkun. Oh, dear, I'd say more, but... Well, Falcar is the ranking member here, and I don't feel comfortable talking about him. I'm sorry. I'll tell you what. Find me when Falcar's not around, and then we'll talk. After we've spoken, you can have the key. Believe me, this is important.
Fair enough. I wonder if you increase her disposition. Probably not,
more.
yeah, because it's already 87. Man, I'm trying to increase in freaking speechcraft, and everybody's disposition is already maxed. But yeah, again, if it's
For
above
you,
70,
of course.
I don't even understand why it can go up to 100, because if it's above 70, they will always tell you all of the information. So we have to find Dietsan. Bye. We have to find Dietsan when Falcar's not around, which probably means we just want to wait until 2 in the morning. Let's see. 12 o'clock p.m. will be 12 o'clock a.m. 1, 2. And then I think we'll leave Dietsan here in the main hall while Falcar will be up in his office or wherever the heck he goes to. Very secretive individual. We might not be able to figure it out where he's going to go to. That was a very dumb way to say that. Okay, why are you still here, Falcar? Greetings. Hello there. Hello. Goodbye. I also don't know. Oh, yeah, okay. So he's in a different room, so I think this will work.
A pleasure to speak with you.
And also with you. Tell me more about the recommendation.
We can talk, so long as Falcar is out of earshot. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he's trying to get you killed. He gave poor Vidkun the same task, and we never saw him again. I'm reasonably sure there's a connection, but I can't prove it. Do be careful. I'd hate to lose another useful associate. Here's the key, and something extra. I don't know if it will be of use to you, but from what I've heard of Falcar's ring, it may come in handy. And if you find out anything about what happened to Vidkun, let me know, will you?
I will. So she gives us the buoyancy spell, quest updated, Shaden Hall recommendation, and a well key added. Mage's Guild.
Our hall doesn't offer much in the...
Recommendation.
Just perform the task you've been given.
Rumors.
Archmage Trap.
Vidkun.
He was an associate, just like yourself. Perhaps not the brightest, but very eager. He was given his assignment from Falcar and disappeared. It's like he dropped out of existence. No one knows what happened, and Falcar won't say a word about it.
How mysterious.
Good day.
This could be the end of the play. This could be the end of the playthrough. I don't expect it to be. Yeah. Oh, somebody made a good point that we should be saving in case of crashes, since Oblivion definitely does like to crash every now and then. So I will be making saves. I like to keep 3 saves per character, so we'll delete this one and then make a new save here. But yeah, no reason to save, because obviously if we die, we die. So, good idea to check out the spell that she just gave us, which is Buoyancy. I like how she doesn't know what happened to Vidkun. Yes, she gave us something exactly to help out with Vidkun's situation. Water breathing for 30 seconds on self. Feather, 5 points for 30 seconds on self. Requires alteration skill of 25. Crap. Okay. So, good idea to check how much... Oh, boy. So I think it would be god-awful to try and jump into a well with this heavy armor, and I think our character would be smart enough to do this, 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 and this, and this. And then we're going to take a dip while all this stuff remains here. It'd be funny if there was like a littering thing. Door opened with the well key. And inside we have, of course, Vidkun here, who has 3 gold and the Ring of Burden. And now we know what happened to him. There's also a Nirn root. And I have found the Ring of Burden and should return it to Falcar. And it's not our active quest because... Yeah. Hello? 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 Okay, that was a little scary. Sorry for transcending our monks. We might be able to actually wear all this. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so we were fine. So yeah, most people probably know at this point, but the Ring of Burden is a ring that has, 150 more to see. To be a Pokemon master is my destiny. Electrode, Buzz Top. That's not a Pokemon. Electrode, Dugtree, Electrode. Okay, where is Falcar? One thing to point out is... Oh, yeah, we need to go back to her. Hello.
I'm afraid some things have happened while you've been gone, Associate. It may affect your recommendation.
I found the Ring of Burden.
Oh, just drop it anywhere. I don't think he really cared about it. I think it was some sort of sick joke on his part.
I need to know more about the recommendation. I also found Vidkun.
He's dead? Oh, I knew it. I just knew something like this had happened. Falkar must have known, and yet he said nothing. How could he allow this to happen? Thank you for letting me know. I'm sorry that you had to be a part of all of this.
What about my recommendation?
I'll admit, it's my doing. I couldn't leave well enough alone, and after you'd left to go after that ring, well... I'm just so tired of the way we've all been treated by Falkar. I was worried about you and angry about Vidkun, so I confronted Falkar directly. He was furious when I told him I'd helped you, and then when I threatened to report him to the Council of Mages, I thought he was going to kill me. He flew into a rage. I didn't even understand some of his ranting, but he said that our days are numbered, and then he stormed out. I don't know if he ever wrote your recommendation. I'm sorry. I didn't expect this to happen. Perhaps you should go look and see if he did write one. You should check his room in the living quarters. If you see the note or anything else unusual, let me know. I'll gladly send it to the council.
Will do. What about Vidkun?
It's such a shame. He didn't deserve to die like that.
Maybe he did. I don't know.
Take care.
Bye. Goodbye. 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 Okay, let's equip all of our blade stuff before I accidentally die. Click, click, clickety, click, click, click. Wait, do we need the shield? I guess the shield doesn't matter. I don't know if we need the shield or not, because this will only pop up if we have a weapon, I suppose. Ring of Burden we can wear, I guess, until we drop it off somewhere. I want to keep it because it's unique, and I always like keeping the unique things. Wooden door to the Mages Guild basement. Door opened with the Mages Guild key. But unfortunately, we need that. I guess we don't need it, but the Battlehorn Castle upgrade. Okay, we need to see if he has a letter of recommendation. I always thought it was weird that Falkar's living space is down here. Let's see. Drawers with an easy lock. There we go. We've got 2 black soul gems and a paintbrush, which we'll take just for the memes, just for the lulz. There's no evidence of a recommendation in Falkar's room, but I found black soul gems. I should take them to Dietsan immediately. Let's keep checking if there's any recommendations anywhere. I mean, we should probably should check everything, huh? Always wondered if the potion of feather here was supposed to be ironic that he consume health, major heal, other. Ironic that he basically has a potion that would help you out from dying, you know. Okay, we'll take that 2 gold. Looks like all this stuff belongs to us now since he's not here anymore. Oh my gosh, you move so slow with heavy armor. We are seriously so incredibly slow. Okay, where is Dietsan? Dietsan, 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 Dietz off. Freaking hate the Chadenhall Mages Guild. It's so annoying to traverse. There's like multiple levels. One thing I was going to mention is that if you don't know, if it's a green icon on the bottom there, that means that the target is in the same area as you. If it's a red, that means that you have to go through doors. Hello!
What's this? Black soul gems? Oh dear, this is worse than I'd expected. All right, I'll just take these from you. I'll need them for my report to the council. Now, you didn't find any sort of recommendation? Very well. I shall write one myself and include it in my report to the council. In light of the circumstances, I believe they'll find it more than adequate.
Well, let's hope so.
Take care.
Goodbye. Goodbye. So yeah, the reason we're doing this is obviously we want better restoration spells, or a better restoration spell at least, as we slowly increase it. However, I don't know which area sells the restoration. This was something I was never good at. Let's head back to Battlehorn Castle. Drop off our stuff. I was never good at knowing which town... What the heck? Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. I was never good at knowing which town had the different types of magic. Basically, each town in Oblivion specializes in a type of magic, or at least has, like, the best salesperson of a certain thing. Like, if you want conjuration, you know, it's a certain town. So yeah, I'm not sure who the restoration one is, or which one the restoration one is, or where we find the restoration one. If that makes sense. Okay, let's see if our stuff is still here. Chest. It is still here. Okay, we're gonna drop off everything that we do not need, including the Ring of Burden. Goodbye. The Daedra Heart, the Garlic, the Nern Root, Absorb Endurance, Battlehorn Castle upgrades, Bloodstained Note, Deed to Frostcrag Spire, Horse Armor. We should drop this because it weighs a pound. Note from Bothiel. Some of these are DLC stuff, obviously. Click, click, and yeah, good. Okay, so we don't have the Ring of Burden anymore, and I do feel fast. This is another thing that I was never sure of with when it comes to Oblivion. Oh, wow. Okay, that was a lot of damage there. Good idea to increase our acrobatics, too. Oh, and I just realized one thing that we're not going to be able to really do is, like, try to take shortcuts as we navigate from place to place. God, this restoration spell sucks. Okay, so, we honestly should check. Okay, what is our restoration at? 31. So that's pretty good, because that means that we have an apprentice level in restoration, so we can cast apprentice level spells. So after we do each, or before, or whatever, we should go to each mage's guild and see if they have any restoration spells. Like I said, I'm not sure which one. I feel like restoration is the odd one out as well. I feel like restoration, I feel like you might have to go to a chapel to get restoration increased. I'm not really sure. Where is... So there's the Fighters Guild, so this is right around here. I swear, my memory is telling me that the Mages Guild is, like, directly in front of the Fighters Guild in Shaden Hall, but I suppose it's not. It's kind of tucked away back here, very oddly. Okay, so let's talk to all the people. Hello!
A pleasure to speak with you.
And also with you. So this right here means that they will charge your enchanted items, of which we have none. So we don't really care about that. I wonder what they say about Vidkun, though.
What a way to go. Awful news. Just awful.
Okay. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Hi!
I'm Trayvond, the Red Guard, Mages Guild Evoker. Surprised? Yes, you don't see many Red Guards in the Mages Guild. We don't much like spellcasters in Hammerfell. Wizards steal souls and tamper with minds. If you use magic, you're weak or wicked. My family didn't approve of my vocation, so I had to come to Cyrodiil for my education. I admit, I still have strong prejudices against necromancy, summoning, and illusion. Profaning the remains or souls of the dead is just wrong, and I'm uneasy about tampering with others' minds and trafficking with Daedra.
Okay. Well, I don't think I've ever talked to this guy once. Trayvond the Red Guard. What does he train?
I can show you some new things.
Destruction. He's an evoker. Oh, evoker's just a title. It's not. I was thinking conjuration. Okay, so this is good because this means that they sell spells.
What can I interest you in?
What do you have? So burdening touch will burden and make the enemy heavier, which is a very weird type of spell. Not really sure when that would come in handy. Like, this would have to basically last for a very, very long time, and they would have to have, like, 15 points of burden would have to put them over their carry weight. Very weird. It's cool that you could do this, but it's just, like, incredibly difficult to use, I feel like. Defend is interesting. A little bit of a buff. This is Feather, which makes you lighter when it comes to carry weight. Electric Shell, Flash Bolt, Frost Shell, So, yeah, if you're not a spellcaster, it's quite difficult to use spells because, A, you have to have enough magicka to cast it, and as you can see here, you don't have enough magicka, and B, you have to have the appropriate skill level, so like 0, 25, 50, 75, and 100. So we have heal major wounds here, but unfortunately we don't have enough magicka. We have heat shell, hindering touch, major life detection. So yeah, actually we might not be able to even do much. Requires alteration skill. Yeah, we don't have... Okay, so we could cast this. Open very easy lock. Alright, goodbye. Thank you, though.
Be seeing.
Daedra cult... Wait, what?
Well met.
Daedra cults.
Daedra cults aren't necessarily evil, of course. In nearby Morrowind, for example, they worship Daedra in the temple. The Azura Shrine north of town, up Lake Arius Way, for instance. I know a dark elf there. Nothing evil about him.
Okay. Map marker at interesting. Like I said, I don't think I've ever talked to this guy once.
You too.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Okay, there is another place to check, however, although maybe we should just keep going until we're able to get the Battlehorn Castle sort of stuff. Also, what is this icon on my map? I don't think we should have an icon, an undiscovered icon whilst we're in a town. That's kind of weird. Okay. I think we're going to risk it for the biscuit. We're going to try to save up more gold so that we can get a... Yeah, maybe we should do some Fighter Guild stuff, actually. Yeah, maybe we should do some Fighter Guild stuff to get some money, since Fighters Guild should be more oriented towards actually getting some gold, and then we can buy the Battlehorn Castle stuff and then actually store our things, which ultimately is going to be useless, but we are obviously a fighter, so this would be a little more appropriate for our character. Hello.
We're looking for recruits. Interested?
I would like to join the Fighters Guild.
If you're interested, see Velena Daunton in Coral, or Azan in Anvil, or Burz Grokash in Shadenhall.
Looks like we're looking for Burz Grokash.
Bye.
Bye. Goodbye. Bye. Goodbye. Ooh. Display case heart. So actually, this is not illegal to open. Looks like ebony gauntlets in there and an ebony dagger. Okay. So with a name like Burz Grokash, they're going to be an orc, if that's not obvious enough. And they're usually upstairs, I thought at least.
Hi.
It's you. Hi.
What do you want, a job? If you want it from me, you'll have to join the Fighters Guild. Not that I'm sure you can cut it.
Maybe not cut it, but I can certainly punch it. I'd like to join the Fighters Guild.
The Fighters Guild is always looking for new members. If you've got a clean record and don't have a bounty on your head, we may be able to use you. Are you interested in joining?
Interesting. So you have to not have a bounty on your head? I don't think that's ever been a problem for me, but usually I will join certain guilds that will give you bounties before I join the Fighters Guild. Yes, sign me up.
Good, I guess. You're now an associate in the Fighters Guild. Report to me or Azan in Anvil for contracts. And don't screw up.
I don't plan to. I'd like a contract.
I suppose I've got something for you. We need a weapons shipment delivered to Desolate Mine. That's your job.
What kind of name is Desolate Mine? I like how that's all he says. He doesn't even tell us anything else. Thank you.
Move your ass, Boot.
Okay. What kind of name is Boot? Let's see. So we've got the Desolate Mine. Burz Grokash has given me a contract to deliver a weapon shipment to Fighters Guild members in the Desolate Mine northwest of Shadenhall, which is over there. Fun little tip. You can travel to the stable of any area in order to get, like, right outside the city. You don't have to travel to the city and then have to go through the loading screen of the gates. And also, yeah, we're not going to use the horses even though we are slow as all hell, because I do want that athletics increase. And then we can work on stuff like restoration and acrobatics, which I still don't know if the green bar in the bottom left is depleted, if that will increase your acrobatics or not. I think it does. I think I say this every single playthrough, and yeah, there we go. Acrobatics will increase. So yeah, obviously spamming jumping will increase your acrobatics. Spamming restoration will increase your restoration. And then just walking and running around will increase your athletics. So for me, I'm such an efficient person in most things that I usually want to be working towards something, if that makes sense. Same reason why when I play video games, I have to have, like, some carrot on the stick. I have to have some upgrade that I'm unlocking or something like that. If I'm just playing for pure fun and that's it, the game has to be really, really fun, basically, if that makes sense. This quest is kind of interesting as well, so this will be a fun one. Oh, okay. So got to watch out when our fatigue is out. So we are going to block. Your heavy armor skill and oh my god, we're dealing so much damage. Your strength is being drained. So in the top right, you can see that there's an effect. Strength being drained is not what we want, obviously. What do you got? Just your hands? You got some arrows. Ooh, look at that damage. Here, hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Come on. If you don't hit me, I'm going to slam you. I mean, I'm going to slam you regardless, obviously. But, you know, thanks for the lockpick, dummy. All right, we are going to end this one here. Thank you so much to my patrons on Patreon, whose names you're about to see. Thank you so much to my Twitch subscribers on Twitch for supporting me in what I do. I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.